The third and final week of the preseason is here.
Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week one of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time, their veteran quarterback.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
To the right side here, pass is caught. 13 yards on the catch there. That's enough for a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They bring a tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Slot man in motion right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will pick up a 1st down up to the 37-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Slot receiver, headed right. Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Here's a run going left. A second effort, and he is in.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That one is good. And the visitors are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The home team's offense ready for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. One of the tight ends motions right. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a give up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So the move is for the field goal unit here. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will have a 1st down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And 3 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll motion a tight end right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
They motion the slot man left. Got a man here, complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Receiver in motion, going right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The PAT, up and good. And his guys are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this.